Guarded by incessant winds, Easter Island is surrounded by 1 million square miles of open sea. And the nearest land you can see from here is the moon. This tiny rock in the middle of nowhere, on the way to nowhere, has bewildered and beguiled explorers, scientists, artists, and visitors for centuries. But only its solitary stone sentries, some standing, some fallen, know the island's real story.
This is the world you are graduating into. This is what I want to talk about today with you for a few minutes. To lead in shaping a new world order for the 21st century.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
It's a twisted plot that turns on creation and destruction. A whodunit, a cautionary tale, and one of the greatest unsolved riddles of all time. Though we fail to grasp a narrative long vanished, there is a yearning wonder in the attempt. Was what happened here a moment of dizzying singularity, or a glimpse into our own future?
The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
You really think this is the right thing for us to be doing, Ivana?
What will people think?
Let them talk.
Donald.
Ivana. It's wrong, isn't it?
But it feels so right.
Then it's a deal?
Yes, we eat our pizza the wrong way.
Crust first.
Introducing stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. With a ring of cheese baked into a totally new, thinner crust, you'll want to eat it the wrong way. Crust first.
May I have the last slice?
Actually, you're only entitled to half.
Large, just $9.99.
Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump. We're all cut from the same cloth, and that cloth is very, very large.
It's not too big, is it?
No.
Turn left on Trump Avenue.
Ever wonder why New Yorkers have such big mouths?
Go big or go home.
Because we eat big pizza, like the big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. 16 inches of real New York pizza dripping with cheese at a very un-New York price.
$9.99. They've got to be losing money on this.
The big New Yorker, new from Pizza Hut. It's beautiful.
The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Well, welcome to the 2018 White House Easter egg roll. So many people, you know, it was supposed to be pouring, the weather. It was supposed to be very rainy and nasty and cold and windy. And look what we have, perfect weather.
Under the Milky Way. 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world will end.
But I want to be a president of the United States to make sure that we never again do business at the White House right now. We never again. I went down there and talked to the president of Panama
6
about cleaning up their money.
42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world will end.
Basic principles of time travel are there. You got your vessel and your portal. The vessel can be just about anything, most likely a spacecraft.
Like in the Lord.
Hellcraft.
You know, I love that movie, the way they shot it. It's so,
6
like
hours,
futuristic, you know?
42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world will end.
It leads you here, despite your destination, under the Milky Way tonight.
6 hours,
Wish I knew what you were.
You know, I love that movie, the way they shot it. It's so, like futuristic, you know?
Wish I knew
6
what you were.
42 minutes, 12 seconds.
I know what you were
That is when the world will end.
and it's something quite peculiar.
28 days,
Something shimmering and
6 hours, 42 minutes,
it leads you here,
12 seconds.
despite your
That is when the world will end.
There are two different Donald Trumps. There's the one you see on the stage, and there's the one who's very cerebral, sits there and considers things very carefully.
The latter is the one Carson says voters will start to see more of. We likely got a glimpse of that other Trump last night during a much calmer, much nicer, or as Trump put it, elegant debate at the University of Miami.
Donald Trump talks a lot about making America great, but it's not just talk, he means it.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart.
I'm voting for Dukakis.
Perfect weather, beautiful weather. Thank you all for being here, folks. Thank you all. I want to really thank the First Lady, Melania, who has done an incredible job. She worked so hard on this event, and so I want to thank you. That's beautiful. Also, I want to thank the White House Historical Association and all of the people that worked so hard with Melania, with everybody to keep this incredible house or building or whatever you want to call it, because there really is no name for it. It is special. And we keep it in tip-top shape. We call it sometimes tippy-top shape. And it's a great, great place. It's an honor to have everybody on behalf of the Trump family, many of whom are with us right here in the audience. I just want to thank you. This is a special year. Our country is doing great. You look at the economy, you look at what's happening. Nothing's ever easy, but we have never had an economy like we have right now, and we're going to make it bigger and better and stronger. Our military is now at a level, will soon be at a level that it's never been before. It's, you see what's happening, and you see what's happening with funding. The funding of our military was so important, and so many military people are with us today. So just think of $700 billion, because that's all going into our military this year.
Answers here are as insubstantial as sand. The footprints of those who once knew have long washed away. Yet we are inexorably drawn to things we don't understand. Why did an ancient people erect the massive stone figures that haunt this remote island? How did they do it? And why did such an accomplished people nearly vanish into the winds? Anthropologists tell us the people who settled here came from Polynesia. Archaeologists tell us the Moai were carved from volcanic stone. But nobody can explain why the inhabitants fashioned these statues and moved them around like giant chess pieces, or why they toppled them when they were done.
Once I make my move, the Queen will take me. Then you're free to check the King.
No. Ron, no!
What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself.
No, you can't! There must be another way!
Do you want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not? Harry, it's you that has to go on. I know it. Not me, not Hermione, you. Knight to H3.
Playing. Checkmate.
Somewhere, in a period still uncertain, seafaring Polynesians, masters of wind, stars, and current, set sail in outrigger canoes. Defying all odds, they crossed a vast void of ocean until they bumped into this 14-mile-long rock and settled. Blessed with bounty, flocks of native birds, a forest of palm trees, and a sea abundant with life, Easter Island was Eden-like. Over the centuries, the islanders hewed majestic moai from volcanic rock and somehow moved them to stations around the island to watch over the people.
don't have to go. It's your choice.
Vince, I don't got no choice.
Just saying. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Box it.
What's the poop? What's with sausage and anchovies?
The last time we got that order from East Hollywood, same corner, the pizza man never came back.
I had to laugh at Vince's line about choice. I didn't have a choice. Sherry could have sent the kid. We could have called the phony number to confirm. But it was my best friend that disappeared on that run so many years ago. Donnie was a different sort of pizza man. He had dreams, big dreams. He wasn't a lifer like me. Wanted to make something of himself. A dreamer, but I respected him. He never delivered a cold one, and he never got stiffed, except that one night. The pizza. I want to know how the pizza fits in.
Don't make me tell you. You'll kill me. It was. That's enough, Elmo. It was me. I ordered the pizza. Come with me.
Donnie, I don't get it. Vince was worried sick when you didn't show up after that last delivery. Where you been all these years?
Where do you think I've been? I'm Donald Trump.
I know. You were a pizza man, and a pretty good one.
That was back in the early 70s. I'm a billionaire now. Donald Trump. The Trump Palace. The Trump Plaza. The Trump Shuttle. The Trump Game. The Trump Book. Trump, Trump, Trump!
Trump, huh? Trump. No, doesn't ring a bell. Why'd you leave the pizza business anyway?
To become a billionaire. Pay attention, will you, Elmo? Now I'm rich, powerful. People worship me like a god. When we met back in the early 70s, I was confused. I didn't know what to do with my life. I was a young man. I was trying to find fulfillment in something. I wanted to serve humanity. And that's when it came to me. Pizza man. To serve hot food to a hungry world. To be a lone ranger in an urban jungle.
Real quick, Trump's just outside of a fire station after leaving court. He's got pizza for the guys. This is typical Trump. Let's poke in and see what he's up to right there.
An angel on wheels, delivering nourishment in a box. I wanted to be the best pizza man in the world. I bought a Chrysler. I got a job at Vince's, and I was good at it. I was a good pizza man.
Yeah, you were. Not bad at all.
But not the best, Elmo, because you're the best. You're the best pizza man in the world, and you always will be. And then, it hit me.
What?
The hours are lousy, and the pay sucks. And so I gave up. I ordered an extra large sausage and anchovy pizza, my favorite. Delivered it to myself, ate some, threw away the rest, and walked away.
So you're the one who stiffed Vince?
Yeah, Elmo. I went back to New York. Yeah, Elmo. I went back to New York, and with the help of my father's millions, and some loose credit, I was able to build a massive financial empire. I invented the art of the deal. I was the envy of all around me. I had everything everyone wanted. I could buy anything, anyone. But in the back of my mind, I knew I was a failure because you didn't care. You would never be jealous of me because you were the best pizza man in the world.
So why should you care so much what I think?
You're a symbol, Elmo. A symbol of my weakness.
Crazy drunk drivers.
It's people like you that don't spend money in a Taj Mahal. People like you that call in my loans. That make fun of me in cartoons. That think they're better than me, but I'm the best. The best. So I set this whole thing up, Elmo. I ordered the pizza. Just to stiff you.
Okay, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, I just need you to stand on your mark.
Okay. We really have to crank this thing out Speedy Gonzales style. Because tonight, Melania and I are going to be photographed semi-nude in a bubble bath for Women's World magazine. And freeze.
Mr. Trump? Mr. Trump?
And unfreeze. I think we got it. This commercial's gonna win a slew of Emmys.
Yeah, okay, we don't quite have it yet. Let's just get this last bit where you say, "Holy cow, I'm hungry for a cheesy crust pizza." And action.
Jesus Christ, I'm hungry.
And cut. Great. I think we're good now.
Man, this 555 deal's really popular. Mr. Trump, here you go, 3 medium pizzas, $5 each.
Tell you what, I'll counter that offer with an even better one. Here's the deal. You give me those 3 pizzas, only I'll give you just $5 apiece.
Sure. Okay.
Still got it, Donald. Still got it.
Call now and get 3 or more medium one-topping pizzas for just $5 each.
28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world will end.
Son, Donnie Darko? Donnie Darko? What the heck's going on here?
Who is it, Don?
It's Eddie Darko's kid. I'm sorry about this, Jim. He's just a neighborhood kid. He just
Guess he was sleep golfing?
Would you like to talk about this, friend?
Frank.
Frank. What did Frank say?
And then he said that the world was coming to an end.
Do you think the world is coming to an end?
No. That's stupid. And she leaned over and whispered in my ear.
What did she say?
I mean, I think Frank wants me to go talk to her, you know, because the last time I saw him, he asked me if I knew about time travel. 2 free with that, please?
$2.
Frank? When's this gonna stop?
You should already know that. I want you to watch the movie screen. There's something I want to show you. Have you ever seen a portal?
Zapping termination in 99, Mississippi. 98, Mississippi. 97, Mississippi. And so on.
Attention, everyone. This is President Business. Hello, hi, welcome to Taco Tuesday. Don't worry about this big black monolith thing that's blocking out the sun. What you need to worry about is this question that I'm about to ask you. Who wants a taco?
Burn it to the ground.
All right, everyone. Act normal. Perfect. Now, everybody say freeze! So I guess running around and screaming is normal. Micromanager! Commence micromanagement!
Commencing micromanagement.
A friend of mine said, you know, you're the most famous man in the world. I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, he said, no, who's more famous than you? You are the most famous man in the world. What are you talking about? Who's more famous? I said, Jesus Christ. Somebody said to me the other day, you're the most famous person in the world by far. I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. They said, yes, you are. I said, no. They said, who's more famous? I said, Jesus Christ. Add that to it, and add a lot of other things to it. So somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it. So I'm taking on China.
Donald Trump, who spent another religious holiday posting on Truth Social 77 times among his many posts, one in all caps, blasting the, quote, evil and sick prosecutors looking to hold him accountable for his alleged crimes. He also shared 2 far-right news articles, one titled The Crucifixion of Donald Trump, and the other calling him a miracle, and the chosen one sent by God.
Easter, the celebration of the resurrected Christ. The Bible tells us Jesus traveled to Jerusalem for Passover, where his radical message of peace and love enraged the authorities. In the coming days, he will be arrested, tried, and executed. This, he tells his disciples on their final evening together, a meal we will come to call the Last Supper.
Sound familiar? Thank you so much. A famous, wonderful man arrested for no reason at all. If you haven't put it together, folks, I'm comparing myself to Jesus again. And what better time than on his birthday, Easter?
Hey, is Owen here yet?
For the millionth time, no. I will budge you the second he gets here. Jeez, I've never seen you so excited. You're like a little girl the morning her brother gets out of jail for beating up a cop. Or Christmas morning.
Michael Faraday!
Look at you, I tell ya. This is like stepping back in time.
The past is prologue, Michael. Men like us have to keep looking to the future.
You know, I've been going over this Millennium Project proposal. There's some great stuff in here. I do think you should tone down the Armageddon end of days rhetoric.
No need to worry, Michael. I have some good news. I'm the Messiah.
That's a good joke. That's great. You start with that, you keep them light.
No, Michael. I'm serious. The chosen one, the King of Kings, the Alpha and the Omega. You're looking at him.
Look, Owen, if this is some kind of joke, let me just say, good one. I get it. That's, ha.
I'm as shocked as you are, believe me. I'm as shocked as you are, believe me. This is a big responsibility. I mean, look at this.
Things to do. Banish Satan and the forces of evil. Build the New Jerusalem. Buy milk.
Milk. I keep forgetting to pick up milk.
Can I have 30 milkshakes? And also some chicken, and we're going to take care of the customers. Is business good? You making a lot of money? Everyone, you're getting rich, right? Thanks a lot. Thanks very much. Look at the way you hold. You like each other, right? I think that's very nice. Have a good time. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. So we'll order 30 milkshakes. We'll give them out to the people, and we'll take some for ourselves, okay? Good. Thank you very much, everybody. Hello.
This has got a great American franchise, Chick-fil-A.
It is. It's a great franchise. The owner is a great man who's a member of one of my clubs, and he's fantastic. And, yeah, they do very well. They're closed on Sunday.
The Lord's Chicken.
That's the Lord's Chicken. You're right. It's good chicken, too.
Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cock-a-doodle-doo, folks. I'm Donald Trump. And there's two things in the world I love. A good deal and a good meal. Join me at Donald Trump's House of Wings.
Trump, you know our wings will make you happy. Trumpy, you know our wings will fill you up. Trump, if you want a place with awesome chicken wings, yeah, Donald Trump's House of Wings.
No. Yeah, what are you, deaf and stupid? I said no.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
What did you call me, Griff?
Chicken! McFly!
Nobody calls me chicken.
Let's have it out. You and me, right now.
No, thanks.
What's the matter? Where you going? You chicken? That's it, isn't it? Nothing but a little chicken.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Come on. Stick your card in the slot and I'll handle it. Unless you want everyone in division to think you're chicken.
Nobody calls me chicken needles. Nobody!
All right. Prove it.
All right, Needles. Here's my card. Scan it. I'm in.
Thanks, McFly. I'll see you at the plant tomorrow.
McFly!
Fujitsu-san! Konnichiwa!
McFly! I was monitoring that scan you just interfaced. You are terminated!
Terminated? No! No! It wasn't my fault, sir! It was Needles! Needles was behind the whole thing!
And you cooperated!
No, I didn't! It was a sting operation! I was setting them up!
Read my
No!
facts!
Please, no! I cannot be fired! I'm fired! Ah! This is heavy.
Unbelievably, despite all of the damage she's caused, radical, liberal Kamala Harris now wants a promotion to deliver 4 more years of chaos. We've had the worst 4 years. You know, I say about Biden, if you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of our country, added them up, they won't have done the damage that crooked Joe Biden has done. But this November, the American people are going to tell her, no thanks, Kamala. You've done a terrible job. You've been terrible at everything you've done. You're ultra-liberal, and we don't want you here. We don't want you anywhere. Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
Yes, man cub. So nice to see you again.
Oh, go away. Leave me alone.
Let me look at you. You don't want me to look at you? Then you look at me.
No, sir. I know what you're trying to do, cop.
You do? You don't trust me.
No.
Then there's nothing I can do to help.
You want to help me?
Certainly.
Okay. So let's dedicate this to General Kelly, the Border Patrol, and the ICE agents for doing such an incredible job. Right? This was written by Al Wilson a long time ago. And I thought of it having to do with our borders and people coming in. And we know what we're going to have. We're going to have problems. We have to very, very carefully vet. We have to be smart. We have to be vigilant. So here it is, the snake. It's called The Snake. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. His pretty-colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. "Poor thing," she cried, "I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you." The border. "Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman," sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. "Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman," sighed that vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. "You're so beautiful," she cried. "But if I hadn't brought you in by now, oh heavens, you would have died." She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed him and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. "Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman," sighed the vicious snake. "I have saved you," cried the woman, "and you've bitten me, heavens, why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die." "Oh, shut up, silly woman," said the reptile with a grin. "You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in." Does that explain it, folks? Does that explain it?
Trust in me.
time, effort, money that is being expended by Satan and his minions to implement his agenda.
A future that Ernest Cline, the writer of the book, envisioned. I was very careful with Ernie collaborating with me every step of the way to be able to find the movie narrative inside this dense forest of Ernie's profound imagination.
The Oasis being the ultimate toy box with all the toys in the world, and then playing that with one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. It results in just amazing action and such a fun adventure.
Ernest Cline is such a visionary, and I think has seen the future before any of us possibly could even imagine it.